Dr. Cathal O'Connell said 3D printing a kidney today is something like trying to build an iPhone with Lego blocks tomorrow. We, in the past couple decades, have been trying to make organs with a 3D printer. Basically, a 3D printer creates an actual 3D object. You kind of get the concept. 3D organ printing has brought our generation to a whole new world of medicine, as they are helping with transplants for patients that don't qualify for a donor transplant. So how did we invent 3D organs for a transplant? Or why did we invent it, not how? Scientists have thought for drugs, vaccine testings, and disease testings, we could use 3D organs instead of rodents to do our testings for it. We're using, because rodents, for one, aren't as accurate as an actual human 3D printing organ. So, not everybody's body can also take a donor, or an organ that is donated. Some people's bodies do not accept the organ, they reject the organ. So, if we can do this, we can get people to have actual organs. China, for 2 decades, have been printing blood vessels, organ, tissues, and cells in labs, all by hand. They have not fully printed an organ yet. However, we have, in America, printed a bladder, because bladders only have 2 cell tissues, whereas something like a kidney has 17 tissues. But labs have been growing bladders in humans, lab-grown bladders in humans for over a decade. Now that we have established why and how 3D organ printing was invented, we can talk about the effects on what 3D organ printing does for us. We can find the solution to making 3D organ printing. So things like Alzheimer's, a lot of people have, and it's not curable. So if we can try and test the 3D, like the disease against a 3D organ, then we can try and help slow the process or even make it go away, which is pretty cool, to make a disease that's not curable go away. We aren't going to use rats anymore. We'll be using cadavers. Yes, we already use cadavers for research, but we are going to take cadavers and see what kind of tissues we have in our body with different organs to be able to make those organs. We can also help protect against hepatitis C and other diseases. Within the next couple decades, we will actually be printing organs like a liver, or maybe even heart, or a kidney. What's the difference here? Young Yo said, nudging his eyeglasses up his nose, is that we have the ability to print something that's actually alive. In conclusion, organ printing has come a long way in helping with organs transplants, drug testing, and disease testing. One day in the near future, there will be a bioprinting facility in every hospital. We will indeed print out the spare parts for bodies. We're just not there yet.